15 teams, 5 days, 1 mission. To clean the Tisza River in Hungary on a boat built from trash.
We will float on these plastic bottles.
The team which collects the most trash out of the river wins. For us, it was brutal. Our boat fell apart, we lost a crew member, we had to be rescued and towed.
We just cut the back, there's no roof anymore.
And yet, we kept going, because a clean river is worth fighting for.
Why I have done that? Why I'm not at home, lying in my bed?
It's a day 1 and today we're gonna build the boat.
This year, here are 15 teams. All of them are using plastic bottles for building pontoons and wood for platforms.
Basically, we will float on these plastic bottles, which are below our platform.
Team which collects the most trash during 5-day race wins, and everyone comes up with different designs and ideas for the rafts to make them more efficient, faster and comfortable.
Some of the team are going crazy, like this guy here. He's got a bicycle which is gonna paddle, and they've got a special sector just for the rubbish bag. Some kind of rangers. It's full of kids, I think the biggest team. So it's interesting to see different designs from different people, but obviously they're all here for many years. There are not many newcomers as us, so that's why our boat very basic. But let's see if we can compete with them.
We have 2 motors for the boat. That's true. Do we have a chance of winning this thing?
No, but I believe that we won't make the last place.
For the roof cover, we're gonna use the banner of my metal band.
It's middle of August and right in the middle of a heat wave. Everyday temperature is expected to be between 32 and 37 degrees, so shade is essential for our survival.
Our boat will be not the best, but the best.
Guys are really smart about recycling and upcycling, so they use old bicycle tires to stitch together the pontoons. Very smart idea. And that's the point of this event, right? So it's not only to collect rubbish, but also use and give this kind of trash a new purpose.
It's an evening now, and it's a good time to start moving all of the boats into the water.
It was so emotional. It's like our little baby went out there. It was beautiful. We're up to a very tight competition. And the most important thing is not the winning it, it's the leaving this river cleaner than when we arrived.
Every morning starts the same. We packing all our stuff, the tents, and moving to other camp. And there's also a captain briefing. We have this description and the plan about the stream, and we have to watch out for the speeding boats because they create a lot of waves and a lot of stuff like this.
Angolul beszélhetünk.
Okay.
Also police came, they're gonna check the captains for the alcohol, so I don't have problems with that, but everything taken very seriously.
That's the anchor. I have a rope to tighten our boat.
Okay.
And hook.
250 participants, out of which 50 are children.
That's right.
Yeah.
And finally, we're ready to go.
It's the first time I'm on a raft on the water.
There's another boat behind us.
Yeah, that is another boat.
It works.
Yeah, we're swimming!
Today we have to sail 14 kilometers and collect as much trash as we can. And we started from the obvious, a trash which was right inside the water. But Looking at the passing canoes packed with trash, we realize that we're doing something wrong here.
Look how much here also, wow.
That's how they fill all of the bags and canoes. Most of the trash is on the shore.
Every time I think nothing left, and in the next step there's a complete trash pile. Woo!
Yellow one. Most of this trash comes from Ukraine, and that you can see in a bottle of cola, and it's written in Ukrainian, "Shukaj pod Krishnою," look for around the cap, and I have one extra bottle of cola.
For each bag collected, we receive points. Yellow are for plastic and metal, green for glass, black for non-recyclables. We also have to separate caps from the plastic bottles. There are few motorboats and mothership, to which we can deliver full trash bags. And by the end of the race, the team which collected the most points wins.
Here's the sandwall, and that's where all the project has started. So one of the organizers was here like 13-14 years ago.
And the story was that flood washed away the nest of the sand martins. And when I was trying to film that, there was something more disturbing than the flood, and that was a lot of plastic. And it was always in the frame, so I couldn't really film without showing plastic. And I asked the researcher, what's happening here? And he said, oh, that's normal. And I said, what? It's normal, it's going on for more than 10 years, plastic comes every year. And then I knew that it's not a problem in Asia anymore, it's on our doorstep, plastic pollution. So we started to think about how to solve it, and that's our solution.
Day one and rescue operation already.
And they should inform us about that it's not really possible to do this trip without a canoe. Of course we're gonna be the last one because we stop the full boat, and other teams they just keep going. So. There was no current at all. The temperature was 37 degrees, it's super hot, and water doesn't move. We basically were on a lake, and also we didn't have the kayaks. We're actually the smallest team. What does it mean? That we have to stop our big boat, get out, collect the trash, sail back to do the recycling on the way. And while we're stopping, all other teams that just keep going, because the big boat is just always paddling and going forward, and then the guys on the canoes collect the rubbish. Still, we collected quite a lot.
It's not much, I'd say. It's more than what we expected. There could be definitely more.
Crazy. The girls on the canoe is somewhere there. Today we're trying different technique. The person's on a boat, the person's on the canoe. Let's see how it will work.
From now on, we have to paddle all of the time. We can't stop on the main boat anymore. And today's distance is even longer. It's 15 kilometers.
Nice. Good job, guys.
We found a quite good spot, which obviously was cleared actually before, because like the easier accessible spots were clean. Suspicious. And then, but we went into the jungle, and then actually we collected quite a lot.
Motorboats also provide snacks and drinking water, which is nice. But now it was my turn with Max to take a canoe. And that's when everything started to go wrong.
Our canoe fell down. I lost my camera and all my phone, everything is wet.
You what? What does that mean, lost?
It's underwater in the river. It's just getting harder and harder. We've got so many challenges, but I think the biggest challenge and the biggest mistake was that it was only 4 of us in the team. It's just not possible to keep the track with everyone. Either we are the last one, or if it's strong wind, 2 persons cannot control the main boat.
All our sails are off. This one, we just cut the back. There's no roof anymore, and we thought it's gonna make things easier. And now we're like rotating like crazy. Has like absolutely no control whatsoever. Well, I'll just crash into the shore. Look at that.
Today is very strong wind, and we have to cut out our roof and also our back wall because it was pushing us all the time. And basically 2 persons, we just cannot do anything right now. It's me, Mara here, and all I can do just a little bit adjust it. Well, yeah, it's tough.
We waited for Cherry and Max, and while being stuck by the shore, collected more trash. But still, we have to come up with some idea on how to make the last 3 kilometers.
Горілка.
What's that?
Like vodka.
Ukrainian vodka. Basically, the race for me is over. I cannot paddle anymore. I have a sharp back pain. Now, Cherry and Dima in Canoe towing this platform, not a raft anymore, a platform, and yeah.
And we also don't have any time to rest, so people still have about 1 hour break. But for these 2 days we were constantly paddling, and yeah, Mara now have a trauma. So we're gonna think what we're gonna do tomorrow.
We have more than 1.5 tons of plastic on each river kilometer on each side. And that's the minimum, that's the most moderate estimate that you've got. And this is only the floodplain forest and the coastline. At least 3 times that much is deposited under the water or in between the water column or in the sediment. And the main problem is the throwaway culture and one-directional economy that we have built around us for decades. To tell that throwaway plastics are good, I mean the days are over. So more and more people know the direct threat these plastics pose to our health and also to the health of wildlife habitats.
This one, all of this pile behind me was collected just in 1 day. It's 2.7 tons of rubbish and it's already separated.
This morning we were also taking microplastic measurements.
That every flood event is bringing a lot of sediment, a lot of macroplastic, and also the microplastic concentration in the river increases. When the river is low, the flow is slow, the microplastic content is also lower, and it tends to sediment, so go down into the river bed and stay there and gets mobilized once again the flood is coming.
So we are filtering 1 cubic meter of Tisza River. Microplastic particles will be captured by metal filters and later will be sent to the laboratory for analysis.
In the morning I made some adjustments, so I put back banner and made some changes to the boat, and 2 more persons will join our team to help us.
We do find a lot of messages in bottles. For example, some years ago, we found a message, a child who wanted a truck for Christmas. After 8 years or 7, I don't know, we found a bottle and we sent him a truck, basically. But he's all grown up now, so a wish came true.
Having 2 extra persons in the team made all of the difference. Now, there are always 4 people on a boat and 2 on the canoe. We can stop and properly collect the trash without worrying of being late. And although Mara can't paddle anymore, she still can collect trash.
Is that oil in there? It looks like a gasoline.
No, it doesn't smell.
We've got that tire. See the dollar signs in my eyes for the extra points.
Finally, it was a perfect day. We even had the time to rest a bit and cool down. The problem was though that tomorrow Vanda and Margit can't join us anymore. So again, it will be 4 of us and only 3 who can paddle.
So we have to cook our own food because that's another disadvantage. All of us are vegans and we have to take care of our food ourselves, and so we cook right here in the camp. And while other teams, they've got food from organizers, so it's much comfortable.
Today another team took our boat and we were paddling onto canoes.
Now we're approaching the dam, there's a hydropower station and there's a level lock, so all of us need to fit in. So we build up here and we're gonna pass it collectively. It's gonna be interesting, I guess. Slowly we're getting through, but now we're way lower.
History is teaching us that if you don't treat your fresh waters with respect, then your civilization is going to be in a decline. That's inevitable. And that happened in Mesopotamia, it happened in Egypt, it happened in antique Greece, that rivers just simply vanished. And then you can see the consequences. So I think it's very important to learn from these mistakes and do things differently in these times.
We're still in the race, still collecting rubbish and points, and have a tiny hope of getting till the finish line and winning some good place.
Today it was really a slow day, there wasn't much rubbish at all, but at the end of the day, it's still so much.
I complaining in my head all around why I have done that, why I'm not at home, lying in my bed, playing my guitar and get blown from my ventilator. But it is a great feeling to do something really important for the environment.
It's the last day of the race, we're fixing the boat again, and today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do scientific research to monitor the movement of the plastic. Sometimes it could stay 4 years in one place, sometimes it moves, and it's only 3 of us, and it's the last push, the last 8 kilometers, but I'm sure we can do it.
We don't have the canoers again, and we don't have volunteers, so we have to take care that the boat reaches the finish line. And that's why it's great we have another task, something really important to do.
We're looking for a plastic bottle. Then we will fill the form and mark exact GPS location of it.
It's in good condition.
Yes.
It's only Hungarian, we need some translation.
Forsmark is the country.
Then we insert this form inside the
Okay,
bottle
message in a bottle.
and place it back exactly in the same place where we found it. Then we make a picture and it's done. And the great thing is that we still earn points for each bottle we register.
That's how you help your teammates.
And finally we are approaching finish line, which is this pontoon bridge. After crossing it, the race will be over.
Yes! Collected a lot of trash, we did some scientific research also on the way. Yeah, there was everything. It was a struggle. We lost the boat sometimes, we have to cut the sails off, we have to repair it constantly, but we made it. And it feels good.
And now the most important questions. How much rubbish we collected and which place we got.
The time is past when you can make just beautiful films. Everyone who has got a little consciousness or reads enough or knows enough, then it's obvious that everybody has to do something. If you take a look around here on the river, basically everybody is extracting water, extracting experiences, extract fish, they pollute, they always take away. And it's very important to start to give back. And that's why I'm here. I also need to give back.
All of the teams together collected 8.5 tons of rubbish. And the last place goes to... Yeah, we've got the last place. But everyone sang this beautiful morning song to us. This team from Siemens was the first. Congrats and great job, guys.
Here's the video I made in Lithuania about underwater cleanup. Have a look, it has a lot of similarities. But if you want to take part in the next trash boat race, the links will be under this video. You can support our channel on Patreon, subscribe to YouTube channel, but most importantly, be brave to act. Even if it's hard, heavy and exhausting, it's worth it.